A man's wealth is not in the purse he carries. Fat purse quickly empties if there be no golden stream to refill it. The book we are going to discuss today, The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clason, was written so many years ago. However, the nuggets shared here are still very applicable to our lives. In fact, portions of the book are written in Old English, or should I say King James English. So when you hear me say die, thou, just know that my English has improved. Anyways, let's get straight into the video. But before we get into the video, I have a question for you. Our question of the day is, a bag filled with gold or a clay tablet carved with words of wisdom. If you had a choice to choose, which will you choose? Leave a comment down below, leave your answer down below before we get to the end of the video. Anyways, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button. Let's get straight into these 7 laws the author shares with us. Law: money is plentiful for those who understand its simple rules of acquisition. So the author shares 7 laws to building wealth, and I'm going to take you through them as fast and as quickly as possible. Our first law is start thy purse to fattening. So here what he's trying to say is that you should put in much money, whether you put in your money in a bank, in a purse, wherever you keep your money. Put in much money than you take out. And he has this phrase that I really like so much. He says that a part of all I earn is mine to keep. So the author argues about paying yourself first. He says most of us, when we receive our salaries or money, we usually go and pay other people first. The government will take his taxes first, you pay your landlord first, you pay other people first before you pay yourself. And so he argues that no matter how much you earn, you should at least save 10% of that income. No matter how hard it is, you should develop or plan your expenses around the 90%, but never save less than 10%. You can save as much as you can, even if you want to save all your salary, but do not save less than 10%. So George S. Clason says that wealth, like a tree, grows from a tiny seed. The sooner you plant that seed, the sooner shall the tree grow, and the more faithfully you nourish and water that tree with consistent savings, the sooner you may bask in contentment beneath its shade. So basically he's saying that live less than you earn, pay yourself first, and the sooner you get started with those things, the faster it will be for you to grow your wealth. The second law he shares is control thy expenditures. He says what most of us usually focus or call as necessary expenditures should be within the 90%, as I already said earlier. No matter what happens, never touch your 10%. You should budget your expenses within the 90% and keep adjusting your budget to fit into that 90%. So he says that you should budget your expenses so that you'll be able to pay for the necessary things and also enjoy life. Like, you shouldn't strain yourself to an extent that you are not able to enjoy from your earnings. So if only 10% is the only amount you can save, then save the 10% and make sure that the 90% is used for important things and your enjoyment as well. The third law is make thy gold multiply. He says that a man's wealth is not in the coins he carries, but the income he builds. So he says that you should put each coin to work. The money you save, make sure that it's also making money for you. And he says that when you are investing into different ventures, be very cautious about the interest rates. Some of the interest rates are really high, and it's calling you to put your money into it. By the end of the day, you will lose all your money. So ensure that you invest in the right things. And also, when you gain back your investment, like the returns on your investment, do not spend it. How do you expect it to work for you? So put that money back again for it to work more, for you to develop more or grow more wealth. So the basis of this whole law is that let your money work for you. The fourth law from the book is guard thy treasure from loss. So he says that every owner of gold, here gold is what is used as your money or whatever. So every owner of gold or anyone who has money is usually tempted by opportunities to make additional sums of money or to put them in investment that will make them more money. But he says that you should make sure that, like, the rule to investing is that make sure your principal is secured. So if you are putting your money into an investment scheme, ensure that whatever happens, you always get your principal back, or it's very safe for you to easily get your money back anytime you want it. And he also says that before you put your money into any investment scheme, study it carefully, learn about it carefully, and seek the wisdom of those who are used to handling money, or those who are those who have expertise in those areas. Learn from their wisdom so that you push your money in the right place for it to grow and it to be safe for you. Number 5, make of thy dwelling a profitable investment. So here he's saying that own thy own home, like own your own house or your own home, and if possible, ensure that your home or your house is also earning you additional income, like income generating real estate. So let's say you have a house and you rent portions of it out. It's earning you money whilst you are living in your own house peacefully and secure. Number 6, ensure a future income. So basically he's saying that provide money or keep money aside for your growing age and for your family, and also ensure that your family will not want or your family will not lack when you pass away. So put money aside for those things that are necessary. And the 7th law is increase thy ability to earn. So he says that increase your skills. The more wisdom we know, the more we can earn. So basically he says that like you have to keep studying to become wiser, to develop more skills so that you'll be able to earn more money from the skills you have developed or monetize those skills you have developed. Okay, before you click off, the author shares 4 other things I want to share with you. He says that if you respect yourself, pay your debts with promptness, take care of your family, make a will, and help the poor. The author also says that sometimes we see other people and say they are very lucky because we see that everything is working out for them perfectly. And so there are certain things he shares that you should do them, and other people also see you think that you are very lucky. So the author also says that most of the time we see other people and say, oh, they are lucky because we think that everything is working out for them perfectly. And so do these things, the points I'm about to share, and people also think that you are very lucky. The first one is opportunity waits for no one. Today it's here, tomorrow is gone. So therefore delay not. The second one is make payments immediately when we are convinced our bargain is wise or is right. He says that most of us sees an opportunity for those who are into businesses and sales. You go to buy something to come and sell, and you bargain, you have a fair price, but then you leave it and go and you come back and regret. A third one is stop procrastinating when an opportunity presents itself. Actions will lead you forward to the successes you most desire. Remember the question I asked at the beginning of the video, that would you rather pick a bag filled with gold or a clay carving, a clay portrait filled with wisdom? Did you leave your comment down below? Anyway, so this is what the book says. So the author says that gold without wisdom will be quickly gone and will be quickly emptied. So first you have to acquire wisdom first before you acquire gold, so that you'll be able to keep your gold safely. And watching this video is in the right step to that. So you can read the book afterwards to learn about financial literacy and become financially smart. And I have a whole playlist of books or so many things that I've shared relating to financial literacy. I have a video on Rich Dad Poor Dad. I have a video on the psychology of money. I have a video on the Smart Money Tribe and the Smart Money Woman. So I'm going to leave the playlist for you to go watch and enjoy and learn. My name is Truus. Thank you so much for watching up to this far. I'll see you in my next videos. Bye bye.